What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Benji here, bringing you hopefully a helpful video for you Zerg players out there, and I guess kind of for Terrans as well. Basically, I've been getting a lot of replays, and a lot of people have been completely sucking with Baneling usage. Like, there's no other way to say it, they just don't know how to use them properly. So this video is in a unit tester. I'm going to show you how to engage various Terran armies with Banelings correctly, so you win, okay? Sounds complex, but it's so simple. And I'm going to slow it right down. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing with my Banelings and Lings to kill a bunch of Marines with various upgrades and stuff. And we'll start out with just like slow Banelings and Speedlings up against like regular Marines. We'll start moving up the tech tree from there and showing you how to correctly engage these armies. So that when you do clash Banelings into Marauders and you kill 3 Marauders or 4 Marauders and don't kill the Marines, you don't wonder why you're losing. Let's just show you what you need to do. First one, I'm going to actually run this on normal. I'm going to unpause. It should attack very, very soon. And I'll be pausing this very slow. I need you guys to see in very slow motion what we're doing here. So they're going now. Okay, now keep in mind, what I'm doing here is I'm going to be trying to wrap my Lings around to the backside around here. Okay, that'll stop him from running away from my Banelings, and I'll trap him there, and the Banelings will crash through and wreck him. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do here. Keep in mind, I'm trying to keep my Lings close to my Banelings so the Lings don't engage too much faster than the Banelings do. See how my Banelings are here right now when the Lings engage? Or when they get stuck in shot? My Banelings could be back here, and that's just needless damage. So I'm going to unpause it very quickly so you can kind of see. I'm clicking, I have Ling selected. You can see my cursor's clicking behind here. I'll tell him just to move back there. And then, okay, I've gotten behind him. Okay, I've got a wall. He can't move through those Lings. And then I will attack move with the Lings, so the Lings will just latch onto the Marines very quickly, as you can see now. Bang. Latch on, create a wall. See these Marines? A few of them can get through, right? But this main bulk in the middle here is absolutely trapped. Also noting, the Banelings are on move command, not attack move command, okay? At this point, I'm like, okay, well, I'm pretty much next to you, I'm going to attack move. And as you can see, they pretty much evaporate. Just like that. Bang, a few more. And look at that. I come out ahead with Banelings and Lings still alive. Okay? So simple. If you just attack move into them, they can just run, kite you away, all that kind of stuff. You lose a lot more. In that situation specifically, it's not that big a deal. It's a very simple, basic, just basic Marines up against Baneling, Ling, but it gets the basics down. Okay? You can practice this as well, guys. It's not hard. Get a friend. Unit testers up. It's called micromanagement tester. You can make units really quickly, and you can just do this over and over again until you learn how to do it, okay? So that's simple. Awesome. So that's the first one done. I'm going to have to start and stop this frap so that I can get, it's an hour-long replay. I want to get through the right sections without doing an hour-long cast. So going to be a bit of stop-starting. I apologize. Okay, we're back. Now we're trying this one here. This is going to be Marauders and Marines up against Ling Baneling. As Cam, good on you, man. Pretty much, yeah. So pretty much simple, same strategy. Trick is this time, Banelings really do not want to hit those Marauders at all. Last time you had leeway because there was only Marines. If Banelings hit anything, you're good. As long as they can't really run away, spray out, you're good. But this time, you really need to get the Banes going. So once again, coming in at the same time, I have Bane speed this time because if you're attacking this kind of stuff, you kind of expect to have Bane speed. That's standard, that's fine. He also has Stim as well, so those 2 upgrades are added to this mix. We're kind of trying to simulate a game here. This is what both of us would have at this time. So Stim happens. There's Stim. Okay, this gives him speed. Now, my Lings need to get around there quite quickly. I don't have that many Lings. I probably would have had more in a real game, but hey, whatever. So I'm going to get around the back. I want to trap him. Okay, bang. I sort of trap him there. Like I said, I probably would like a few more Lings so I get a better wall there. Baneling's coming forward. Banelings are starting to connect there. And as you can see, he's going to get caught there without a problem. I can attack him at this point. Yeah, problem with this one, obviously, I didn't quite have enough Lings, but as you can see there, Banelings were hitting Marines, and he really doesn't have much of an army left. And he's got 2 Marauders, 2 Marines. That's really not much. I mean, you should have more Lings building already. They'll clean that up, no problems at all. They're all pretty much dead, so there you go. Depends on your army size. Obviously, you're not going to have exactly that many units. You might have more or less, but that's how you do it. Just moving the Lings and moving the Banelings as well. So note the Banelings were on move command, pretty much. They kept next to the Marines, and they are pretty much on move command the whole time, okay? Keep them moving next to the Marines, and when you know all your Banelings are only going to hit Marines when you can attack move, just attack move anywhere, and they'll just instantly split and kill the Marines. All the Marines will just kill them as they run and shoot. Either way, it works. There you go, that's easy. Alright, next one coming up in a sec. Okay, now this one is going to be the exact same 2 armies, but on creep, okay? You might think, Well, they're fast. Why do they need creep? Now, this is going to show you why you need creep spread, okay? Thing to point out as well, most Terrans, right, with this mix, you can engage on creep. Like, they're not going to sit in the middle of nowhere and do damage to you at all. You're going to have creep, at least around your hatcheries. Creep spread, even if they kill all your tumors, they still have to kind of get in range to hit your hatchery. So you can do this every time against this mix in particular. When they start adding tanks, it gets different, but that's the next one. That's fine. For now, engages on creep. Now, watch the difference here. I'm going to unpause. I'm not doing anything micro-wise different. These armies are very, very similar in size. Look how quickly I'm getting around here this time. I'm going really slowly so you can kind of see what's going on. Look how quickly those lings got there. There are a lot more lings left alive, and they can get that proper hole going. And then, oh my god, the banelings just move in the middle, and look at that. Absolutely rolled that. And that is just because those lings can get and wrap behind a lot faster. That's the difference. That is what creep does, okay? That is so simple. There you go. Hopefully that helps you guys. Next video, I think it's tanks, but I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see, so should be a second. Okay, so this time we're going to deal with Marine Tank, okay? This is pretty common in TVZ. You'll see a lot of Terrans doing this, a lot of the high one up, at least. I mean, I don't play in the bronze, silver, gold level, so if you're seeing different unit comps and I'm not showing you how to do it, send me an email, tell me what you can't deal with, and I'll try and show you in one of these videos, or maybe just tell you in text, I'm not quite sure how to deal with it. This is something I see a lot. Now, what I have to deal with this is this. I have 9 Mutalisks, I got about 18 Banelings, and I have about 30 or so lings. That's not too bad. Supplies are about even. Let me check that quickly. In fact, supplies are 1 off. So 1 more Marine to this would be equal, but I mean, who cares about that? That's 1 Marine. Come on. Come on. Unpausing. Whoops, it's a bit fast. Slow it down a bit. So basically, Muta's just going to fly. Basically, the idea, okay, let's watch this. This is a normal speed. This is slower than what you'd be playing at. I'm watching where his Marines are. He can't defend all his tanks. So I'm like, well, I want to try and harass one of those tanks. One at the back there, I'm like, well, okay, I'll take that one out. That's fine. So I've lost 1 Mutalisk, but I'm just poking. I'm fine. I can lose a Mutas. I want to kill his army. I get a tank. Force a stim on a few units. Most Terrans will stim all the units. That's what you want to do. So what you want to do here is you want to bunch all his units up. He's got a few reinforcements coming in. That's okay. I'm trying to do damage here. So I've got one down to half health. That's fine. It's me poking. And look at this position right now. All these units are so compact. He is so worried about all of his units dying to, or all his tanks at least, dying to Mutas. And you guys saw what the first video was like, pure Marine against Ling Baneling. I mean, anyone can do that. So if I can get it down past that stage, so the tanks kill the Banelings quickly, without that, the Marines win. So, but the problem is right now, he's all clumped up. So I'm like, well, if you're this clumped up, I'm going to engage. I can get my ring going here, and I can get the Banelings hitting as well. Keep in mind, this setup works best when the Marines are spread out, because Banelings are really not killing enough stuff. So we'll see how this works. I've forced him to clump up with his Mutalisks. I've lost 1 Mutalisk for that clump. And look, oh, a few lings die, that's fine. And even the Mutalisk coming in as well. I get the wrap going on. Banelings coming in here. They attack move, and wow, look at that. Just rolled. Look at that. Beautiful. Mutalisk's going to clean that up. Keeping the Banelings close to the tanks. You even save a few Banelings at the end there. That looks so simple. You've still got most of your Mutalisks left over, so you can go and harass. You've still got lings, you've still got banelings, you can play more of those lings. There you go, simple. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, this time we're going to do the same thing but on creep to show you guys the difference. Exact same number of units this time. We sat down, we made sure we had the same amount of Marines and tanks for all these tests, so it's not like, oh, suddenly I've got more more banelings so I can deal with it better because magically it's on creep. This is seriously just the creep helping with this. So I'm going to do the same thing. Obviously the harass comes down to micro. I might not get that 1 tank at the back like I did last time. In fact, I actually did this game last night, so I'm not quite sure if I did get it. I believe I did. I mean, look at this position. I'm in a great spot. He isn't reacting with the lings fast enough. I hear the stim. That's the thing, you hear the stim, you got to back away. I mean, I can see health bars, so I kind of can see any fuel attacking. But there we go. So look, and the front one as well, we can get some good harass on there. And look at the position once again. In fact, another tank, more reinforcements coming in. I said to him, look, they're going to be reinforcing. This is pretty much like 3 or 4 racks worth in a tank rallying in. That's fine, that's normal. But this is even more than last time. He has more units this time. That's okay. I'm confident. Oh my god, lost a bit there. I was trying to force a stim there. If I can take a few shots from that, but force a stim, I'm good. And look, harassment here. No, I'm just trying to poke. Now look at his army. He's kind of like starting to get clustered. When he started out, he was very spread out with his tanks. Now he's just trying to get really compact, try and keep his units alive. Okay, that's all it is. I'm trying to harass still. I'm trying to get this tank here, as you can see. Do I get it? Yeah, I do get it. And then, bang, as soon as I get that tank, I'm like, okay, I've got this. On creep is the only difference here. Wraparound happens. Look at that wraparound. Perfect. Catch all those... Do I need to say anything else, really? Look at that perfectness. I lost a few more mutalisks, that's fine. That's a bit of a micro issue. I did lose quite a few there. But look, I had more lings and banelings left over. That's fine. That's perfect. I clump him up by harassing him, and then I wrap around with lings. Now, same thing happened with the first creep video. When you wrap around with lings on creep, it happens faster. So you have more lings alive. Banelings are also faster, so they get there faster. And it just works out so much better, okay? The slower your lings are to get there, the more spread out he's going to be, and the more banelings it requires to kill him. So try and engage on creep if you can. This situation is very ideal though. If the Terran's pushing onto creep with tank marine, yeah, he's doing something wrong. That should not happen too often. If it does, you can punish it like that. There you go. So, awesome. Okay, we've done the banelings and lings and that kind of stuff. That's good. There's a few other micro things I need to teach you guys, okay? How to deal with Hellions is one thing as well. Most Terrans, like, I mean, look at this. 3 Hellions versus 10 Zerglings. You might think, 10? That's not many Zerglings. It's a micro trick, okay? I'll teach you what to do. Okay, I'm going to unpause. It's on normal. I'm coming in. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to move past him and then attack onto him. Okay, if I attack move, I hit the front one, he backs away. I'm trying to trap units here. Now I see that point there? I saw he's going to get a shot off, so I moved them away and lost 1 Zergling. Okay, there we go. Or 2, sorry, no, I was mistaken. Then once again, I'm moving past, trying to get a surround on these Hellions. When they're surrounded, their flamers don't do too much splash damage, and you just trap them there and they die. Look at that, perfect. Look at that surround. 2 of them are trapped. Look at that, beautiful. Kill them off easy. How many lings are left over? 7 lings left over. Look at that. I lost 5 lings for 3 Hellions for a bit of off-creep micro there. Simple. Awesome. Same thing. On creep this time. 12 lings, 3 Hellions. See how it goes on normal speed. I'm faster this time, so I can get that surround going faster. Now he's smart. He moved forwards when I moved past him, so I kind of missed that surround a bit. But see how I kind of was attacking the one side of him? And then I move here quickly and quickly attack move again. That'll move all these lings slightly past, and I would get a better concave if I didn't suck at microing so much. But there we go. Pretty much attack move at the end there. You're on creep, and how many did I lose this time? I lost 3 Zerglings that time. On creep, so much easier because you can get that surround going a bit quicker. He did micro a little bit there, but it's just about moving slightly past him, and when you're sort of on top of him, attack move. Doesn't matter where you attack move, because you're literally next to Hellion. Doesn't matter where the Zergling goes. You're like, oh, Hellion, I'll kill it. Just attack move anywhere on your screen, and your lings will simply attach. Okay? Simple. I'm making hand movements here. You can't see it, but that's cool. Awesome. Okay, the next one's going to be Magic Boxing Mutas. This is 10 Mutalisks up against 2 Thors. Okay? In 90% of situations, in fact, in 100% of situations where you don't Magic Box, you lose this engagement. Okay? When you can Magic Box, you will win this every time. So what I'm going to do here, first of all, is I'm going to show you how to Magic Box. I've got all my mutas selected. I'm going to bunch them up a bit. This is what they normally look like, right? And all I'll do is hit stop and let them spread out on their own. See how now they're all spread out on their own? Okay, that's cool. Now, hopefully I can actually move this. Okay, perfect. So I'm moving. Now, what I'm doing in this situation, I'm going to slow this right down to normal, is I'm clicking here. I'm clicking past the Thors. Okay, so if my mutas are on the left here, I'm clicking on the far right side, past the Thors. Okay? Just right click, just a move. Not an attack move, just a move. That's key. Okay? As I come over the top of the Thors. Okay? It's going to get volley off. Bang. As soon as I'm on top of the Thors, you hit stop. Okay? S. And they just stop like that. Okay? Now look at the damage done. They're only damaging 1 Mutalisk and not splashing. Mutalisks are doing a lot of damage. Back, and look at that. Does that not look easy? You just killed 2 Thors with 10 mutas and you only lost 2 mutas and one's almost dead. That is awesome. Seriously, that's so simple. All you're doing is you're moving past the Thors, and when you're over the top, hitting S. Make sure they're spread out before you start moving though. If they're clumped up, they won't do anything, okay? That's that simple. Don't attack move either. Can't stress that enough. That's really easy. Learn to do that, Zerg players. Okay, this one's going to teach you how to engage a mech army, kind of. It's going to explain why attack from multiple angles, pretty much. So what I've got here is Terran has 84 supply of mech. I have 92 supply of roaches, and you might think, oh my god, why does he have less? That's because you get to build more after he leaves his base. Simple. Easy deduction, and Zerg usually macros a bit better as well. So keep those numbers in mind. I'm going to do this 3 times from different sort of angles, and we'll see how it works out. Actually, no, 4 times I believe it is. We'll see how it works out each time, okay? Simple. So first time, I'm just attack moving from this left side. Okay, so I'm pause it, let's see what happens. Pretty sure I should do it pretty quickly. He's just getting his Thors in front, so tanks at the back, Hellions, Blue Flame Hellions, Thors. So there's 5 Thors, 6 tanks, and a bunch of Hellions. Here's the attack move. Awesome. We're just attack moving. That's fine. Tanks siege up, so this is assuming the tanks are unsieged, so they require time. Now I'm going to pause it right here because look, if I attack move in this is a big wide corridor, right? Look at that. That's actually damn wide. You'd be hard pressed to find a map where you can actually find something bigger than that. But look at these roaches at the back here. They're not doing any damage at all. This is no micro. This is me attack moving and sitting back going, what up? So I'm pausing. Let's see how this engagement works out in the end. Let's see what happens. He wins. I mean, roaches are starting to push through. They're getting a lot of damage in here. Are they going to win? Doesn't look like they are. Alright, so at the end, let's see what he's got. He has 3 Thors, 5 tanks, so I've only killed 1 tank, and Helion-wise, he has 1? Yes, 1 Helion. So there you go. That seems simple, right? Alright, let's try a different angle. Okay, so this time I'm going to be microing slightly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the stop-start movement, where you stop, shoot, and move closer. So I'm trying to get a surround on his units and get good concave. Getting good spread, so all my roaches are doing maximum damage. This is how it turns out. So my roaches are coming in. This is on game speed. Stop. See how I'm stopping shooting as I'm like doing this? This is easy micro. When I get here, I'm just fine. Okay, I'll shoot from here. I've got a good surround. I'm all doing damage. And look, everything is dying. Simple, right? Look at that. Good stuff. Thors, tanks, everything gets killed off. Moving there, kill, take off. Look at that. Pause where I got the end there. Still quick count. That's 10 roaches. Hurt, but 10 roaches. Simple, right? Okay, let's try a different angle. Okay, this time I'm going to attack from 2 sides. I've got my main bulk of my army here. I've also got a small force here from the south. So they're going to attack up. This is all just... And they're going to attack from the left, obviously. This is just going to be an attack move, okay? No micro like the last one. Just simply attack moving and seeing what happens. No micro. On either side, by the way. So Roach is going to come in. They're going to hit the Hellions because they're dumb. And Roach is from the south. Look at that. Good concave. Better concave than last time. I'm doing a lot of damage to the tanks, which he wants to keep alive. Hellions aren't taking so much damage. And look at this. Rolling pretty hard through this, to be honest with you. I mean, this is the attack move. The only difference between this and the first one is the second side. What can I say? And I do believe the Thors do eventually win this. So that's fine. I mean, obviously 5 roaches don't beat a Thor. Fast forward through it if you don't want to see it. There we go. And there we go. Thor wins on 40 health. Okay? That is the same. The first one, he had like, what, 4 Thors, 5 tanks, and a Hellion left or something like that. This one, exact same units, exact same control, and yet only just attacking from a second side. 40 health in that last Thor. That's it. And obviously be building a few Lings or Roaches to follow this up. It's fine. Anyway, one more, and then we're done. So this is the last one. Pretty much, we're going to have a similar thing as last time. We're going to have 1 squad attacking from the left, 1 from the south, but we're also going to have 1 from the north. Same amount of Roaches, just split up, obviously, evenly. Same amount of Thors, same amount of Hellions, same amount of tanks. Attack moving in. No micro at all. This is absolutely 0 micro, purely an attack move situation. So they're all engaging, they're all getting nice concaves. Now keep in mind the tanks are in the middle, they're not getting hit first, that's key. Obviously if you can, target fire the tanks. They're the ones doing most of the damage this attack. And look at this, just rolls through this, right? How many have we got left at the end here? Look at that. How many is that? That's 10, 12, 14 roaches at the end there. That's more roaches than when I microed in and got a nice surround from one direction, okay? Goes to show you that micro and all that kind of stuff isn't as important as strategy. Strategy in that situation was catching his army from multiple angles. I attack moved. The attack move cost me 3 APM. Me sitting there watching that, I could have had a drink while I did that. The APM required to get my units in the middle was kind of iffy. Like I had to get my units in the right spot, start moving, and that takes a bit of APM. You guys can do this. You can move from many angles with roaches on Mech. Okay? Similar supplies as well. There is the same amount of roaches in all those attempts. But yeah, so hopefully that helped you guys. I mean, especially the baneling section is key. Watch that a few times if you're Zerg. If you're Terran, look what the Zerg's going to try and do and try and counter it. Look at what creep does as well as Terran. Like, realize that on creep, Zerg does so much more. Come on. Seriously, kill that creep off. It's so vital. Not against me though. Let the creep live because I love creep. Still, If the video helped, please give me feedback. I really, really want to hear feedback. You guys saying, oh, that really helped me. Leave comments on YouTube. Email me if you know my email. If not, then just find a way to tell me because I want to know. And if it helps, I'll do more videos, okay? If it doesn't help, tell me and I'll stop doing them. If I don't hear anything, I won't bother because, you know, I do this for you guys. If you don't use it, then I won't do it. Simple. Also, thanks for TA Richard for doing the whole Terran part of this. I tried doing it by myself, but yeah, it doesn't work. But TA Richard is like, yeah, I'll spend an hour helping you out. So, yep, spend an hour in this micromanagement tester. You guys can get in this micromanagement tester as well. It's a map. Search for tester. That's called micromanagement tester on C. So, use it. You can make units really quickly and just build a lot of banelings and try and catch marines and practice that way. So there you go. Hope it helped. And a little outtake at the end here, small little video while we're messing around with a few units. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. So cheers. Thanks for watching.